What video game will replace bingo in retirement homes when millennials or Gen Z gets old? The Wii already has. It's great for movement and socialization. I used to work as a caregiver years ago. It was around when the Wii was fairly new as well. I managed to save for one cause I really liked it and I wanted my residents to play as well. A lot of them enjoyed Wii Sports and the more abled residents played Just Dance as well. I had an older gentleman who loved to play Super Mario that once all the other residents are asleep. Him and I would play for an hour before he goes to bed as well. I miss them NGL. I've seen a Pac-Man game at a retirement home already. Eventually there will be serious rivalry over who has the most bitchin' gaming PC. Okay, maybe a retirement home wouldn't be so bad once I get there like I imagined then. Smash Brothers. And the winner is Ethel. Double quote. Without the fast twitch muscles to play Fox. Everyone mains Ganondorf. Mario Party. Games that require rotating the thumbstick were hard enough on my palm when I was young. Think of the injuries to older folks. I feel like it would be something calming like Minecraft or Stardew Valley. I feel like as people get older their reaction times and other necessary things to play games like Mario Kart and Smash Brothers start to get worse, so they would favor more chill games. The thought of a bunch of old people running around having adventures on a Minecraft server makes me unreasonably happy. Seeing as bingo can be considered gambling. CSGO case openings. Edit. Holy crap, I've never got this many upvotes. Thank you all. Capital D. I think this is the most realistic one. I don't see many old people having good reflexes. Rather than playing an action game, we'll all be playing some game where you just open loot boxes. There will be some way to compare with other people so you can rub it in Carl's face that you have the titanium white zombies and he doesn't. Something with no button mashing or rapid inputs required. Dungeons and Dragons. Think about it, everyone lives in the same place. Nobody has work or school schedule to plan around. I might actually be able to get a reliable weekly game going. While this does sound awesome, if you think players can't remember what happened last session now, imagine it with a bunch of geriatrics. Implying millennials and Gen Z will be able to afford retiring. I'm currently working 6 days a week, letting small injuries pile up, so I'll probably be unable to work at 45-50, at which point I'll liquidate my assets, take out massive loans, have a couple weeks of hookers and blow, name Mitch McConnell my next of kin, go down to the docks and blow my brains out. I could see them playing Stardew Valley. It's immersive and only as stressful as you want it to be. I feel old now. I've been gaming 30 plus years and I recently got Stardew Valley. I love it. So chilled. My cow is called Chainsaw. Wii Sports bowling is already pretty popular at the senior home I work at. Yeah. Residents love Wii bowling. I think it's one of those activities they did when they were younger but is difficult to do now, whether physically or logistically. So it gives them that opportunity. It's also a physical activity that isn't too strenuous. They don't have to lift their arms or swing. It doesn't require fast reflexes and it can be done sitting in a chair if need be. Minecraft. A land survival server. Just chilling in easy peaceful mode with my old buddies. Maybe building crazy stuff in creative. And the Skywall Saturdays. Damn it, now I want to be an old man. Any 4-player N64 game. I couldn't afford 4 controllers when I had 3 friends to play with. Now I have 6 controllers and no friends who wanna just cycle round on the weekend to play GoldenEye. Lazy millennials. Though I think I'd really rather just use all that free time to complete all the games I already have. You know, I was in a psychiatric ward for 2 weeks once. You know, Flip was pretty much all we played. It was glorious. Tetris. God, I will kick ass at Tetris when I spend all my time playing it at 80 years old. Cards Against Humanity. No, Agatha. That's not what a rim job is. Probably team-based games like Overwatch, Valorant. Because I think the point of the games for the elderly are social interaction. Edith, you dusty hag, stop sucking Ferris DCK and heal Emmy or we'll never win any team fights. God. I've pissed kidney stones that healed Emmy more. How hard is it to hold one little arthritic finger down on M1 and point it towards the Genji in the goddamn team fight when I'm diving their rear lines near spawn? This is why your grandkids stopped reproducing. Edith. This is why. To stop the matrilineal line that is your mediocrity. Swear to God I've had aneurysms less painful than being your teammate. Insert mobile games with addicting reward systems here. Already true. Visited my husband's grandmother in her nursing home. Saw 3 residents playing Gardenscapes. Probably Mario Kart. Multiple people can play. You can organize tournaments. It's easy. Pretty much universally enjoyed. Now, the problem will be getting the pros off the console, because if you have a winner stays on situation and Mario and Colin are playing, they'll pretty much get to play all day and that's not fair. Edit. Spelling. Edit 2. Spelling again. Edit 3. Spelling, but I think I got it this time. Whatever is current gen and popular at the time. That'd be like asking what Atari NES game everyone is playing these days. Everyone will be over video games by then. They'll be too busy with their digital holodeck mega orgies. OHH, I hope it's Jackbox games. Those are so fun and really funny. You don't know, Jack is one of my favorite games ever. It will be a card game like Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone or something. Those are simple games that involve luck and strategy. A modern day bridge, so to speak. Even better if you can play with partners. Hey son. Can I borrow a couple $100? Can't afford a bill for the retirement home this month because there was a legendary in the new set that I had to build a commander deck around. Double quote. Who said millennials and Gen Z will live long enough to live in a retirement home, lol? The latest version of GTA V. Grandpa, can you please stop running people over in the street and look at your grandchildren? Skyrim. After all, we shall all wake up in the car to Helgen after we die. Animal Crossing. Or maybe just watch other people play video games like how some old people watch sports during dialysis here. Fortnite. The elders are going to be going for their 50th solo win while getting a colonoscopy. I 100% believe that in my lifetime there will be VR sets in every room for elderly. Think about it. Strap on that headset and launch yourself into a VR world. Have different scenarios to live out the life you didn't get to, or revisit events in your past via VR. From the distance gaming in itself has come in the past 20 years. Think of what it'll be 20 years from now. Or even 40 years. I guarantee the elderly will be sitting in a retirement home. But when they put that headset on, they'll be on Mars fighting the Revolutionary War. Or jamming out next to the Beatles on stage. For the elderly, I believe VR will be a saving grace. We're too picky. There will be a whole collection of games. Impossible for a bunch of millennials or Gen Z to agree to play the same thing XD. I could see a bunch of old farts playing MMOs like WoW or EVE. Imagine the farming that could be done with your guild and the incredible politics and shitposting a bunch of geriatrics could get up to. The Sims. Building the houses one always wanted to own. Making memories one wished to have made. Basically reliving life. How you gonna leave Gen X out of this equation? Had an Atari at 5. A Nintendo at 12. 45 years old and still get my face shot off on Apex regularly. Gen X is the first gen gamers. We may suck at these newfangled games, but give us Pong, Pac-Man, or Super Mario. Some Viagra and a Xanax and watch us soar. GoldenEye and Halo. As a millennial, I played bingo before the pandemic once a month with a bunch of my millennial friends. I hope they don't replace it. I think a Wii Classic will definitely be a thing. Nintendo will keep printing in small quantities at some point. Out of all the game consoles, I think it definitely has the best socializing in a group gaming type of games. that most people can easily jump in on. Stuff like Wii Sports, Mario Kart, Mario Kart, and many more. Even at my old workplace where there wasn't a lot of hardcore gamers, we got this to be a fun activity where most people would participate in if we had stuff like lunch events. I'd like to think I'll play video games in my old age, but I can already feel my hands deteriorating from too many video games. Realistically, whatever's new and popular then. If you game as an adult, you're probably gonna continue to game as an old lady. I can definitely see 65 plus millennials either playing online open world RPGs or FPS shooters with their friends in other retirement homes. The latest Nintendo console that comes out in the 2060s would also be a staple of the retirement homes in general. Twitter Fight Simulator. They can participate in arguments that never end. Well, until someone dies, that is. The loser is rewarded with the sweet release of death and the winner gets the satisfaction of being right. Win-win. They'll turn the commons into a data center and all the gamers will just stay in their rooms. The few that aren't will mill around the halls staring at their phones. Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. We'll still be waiting for Elder Rings to be released. Can't speak for the rest of the world, but CS GO is huge in Denmark. Even my dad, who's in his 60s, plays it. And I don't think CS will go out of style anytime soon. So I'm guessing a CS game. I assume Elder Scrolls 6 will be released in 50-60 years and you goddamn bet I'm suiting up the VR to play that at age 86. Animal Crossing series games. Let them have the fantasy of fully paying off loans in less than 2 weeks. I think Minecraft would be a prime replacement. It's a somewhat peaceful game, with little quick reaction or button mashing required. And much of the rising generation has played it. Tetris. Dark Souls ought to keep them occupied for a while, though. It may be a little too real when the message "you died" pops up every 10 minutes. Bold of you to assume bingo can be replaced. I don't care about you. I am playing Minecraft until I get my freaking emerald armor. Kahoot will be the best. Remembering trivia of your youth. Played with the phone you're familiar with. Discussions between questions. Nothing could be better. How dare you? I was fully prepared to play bingo in my old age and was looking forward to it. Bingo, puzzles, daytime TV and hair appointments are my retirement home plans. I could see Animal Crossing being a huge hit when I am old. Yeah. I'm going to remember this game even 70 plus years from now. Can you imagine a bunch of silver folk in their twilight playing an intense game of Ninja? Also, you are always playing the game. Which you all reading? Just lost. Sex. If millennials and Gen Z stay half as HRNY as the elderly I currently work with. Over 200 residents. Tinder for seniors is going to be very popular. I wish it would be Rock Band. And then they could have band nights and stuff. Minecraft hands down. You can't convince me otherwise. Leisurely. Especially creative or peaceful mode, you can go on servers mentally stimulating, which means psychiatrists and doctors will recommend it. D&D. By the time we get there, the satanic panic followers will be long gone and we'll be free to play our fantasies. I don't know about everyone else, but I'll be playing Diablo. It'll probably be Diablo 20 at that point, lol. VR strip bingo. Candy Crush. Pin the mask on the Karen. Twitch plays Pokemon. Probably some form of Smash game, all things considered. For the non-normies. GoldenEye. Super Smash Bros. Mario Kart and Mario Party. For the normies. You know. Just Dance and a generic sports game. Silver-haired gamers have always existed. Kinect Sports. Or really any Kinect game. I still get the feeling we'll all be on Tinder Grindr still, but in 5D immersive mode. Jackbox Party Pack 53. I work with old folks, and as soon as VR becomes a little cheaper, in totally gonna blow their minds. Flappy Bird. PUBG VR, but with real guns as controllers. Jackbox. And they'll still blame the lag. Doom Eternal. We better be playing some fucking Bubble Bobble and NBA Jam. Pornhub. Pokemon Snap. Black Ops 2. Smash. Mario Kart and Party. And Ultimate Marvel vs Capcom 3 with the bullshit that X Factor is. It will happen on the 2050/2070, so it still remains a long way to go. But I think I would probably be games like Minecraft or Animal Crossing. Maybe some Just Dance or something with movement. I don't think virtual reality would be a thing. Too trippy for the elderly. Looking at trends that never die. A combination of Minecraft, WoW, COD, PUBG, Fortnite, and League of Legends, AoE, StarCraft, etc. That's assuming retirement homes still exist. It'll more likely be robotic assistants with wearable health monitoring systems in your private apartment, where most of your free time is spent in AR internet communities.